Saree lovers, hello. Knock knock, who is there? Yay, there comes one. More people. Thank you guys, thanks for joining. Thank you so much. Hello, how's your day been? The third day of the week, the hump day. Is it been busy or is it being slow? Any messages? Scroll through messages so that I can see. Oh good, it's picking up the gear. Oh, that's good. Quite a few now. Hello ladies. Welcome to Wholesome session number 7. My goodness, it's the 7th week. And today we are talking about diabetes, the health condition, and mindfulness. It will be really interesting, right? Before I start, let me just say what I have draped today. Today's drape is a raw silk saree. It's a plain raw silk saree. I'll be posting pictures later on. And it's the green border combination, and in between the borders is the jari. It's kind of, it's not the real gold jari, nor does it look like silver. It's a combination of gold and silver. It's like a dull gold or maybe like a dull silverish kind of color. And I have made with a brocade blouse, a purple brocade blouse, and the pearl earrings and a bracelet to go with that. And obviously I can't show you the slippers now because I have to adjust the frame, but I'll be posting that later on. You can have a look at it. So this is my saree for today, and before I go ahead, we are talking about mindfulness. I was just thinking, you know, mindfulness has got so many interpretations. Like on a daily basis, I'm just kind of like reminded now, like, you know, what I can relate to. Say, for example, early in the morning, you're going to have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, that early morning tea or early morning coffee. That's the petrol for most of us, right? Like you have to have that coffee. So you have the cup in your hand and you go to the fridge, you get your milk out. And this is the typical way of making our Indian style coffee, not like, you know, the Western style. So you take the milk out and then, okay, it's the pouring of the milk. There is the sound. And then you put that in the microwave, you heat it up, and then you have your coffee, the instant coffee, obviously we are used to that one. And then the granules of the coffee from the coffee jar, that the sound it makes, and then you add that to the coffee. And sugar, obviously today was a sugar-free day. I trust everyone have practiced this and tossed a spoon of sugar just like that. And obviously it would have saved so many kilos of sugar, which is really, really good. As a team, we are able to achieve that. So no sugar today, so it's just the coffee granules. And then you pour it in, and there you start. Like, you know, you either mix it or you have an electronic stir, like to stir, and then you have the coffee in your hand. And now you kind of like, you're going to smell that. Oh my God, it's so nice. It's so aromatic, and you have to have that with so much peace in your mind. Or maybe sitting in front of a television or reading a book, or even perhaps maybe a newspaper early in the morning, or maybe a magazine. But now ditch all of those. You only have your electronic device, which is nothing but your mobile phones, right? So you're going to have that. And one sip of coffee, and anyway, WhatsApp message or Facebook or whatever, the social media, that is the one which kind of like attracts all of us. There you go. And you have a sip of coffee and you're drinking that, realizing, you know, what an effort to make a cup of coffee and enjoy that coffee. So that is kind of like the mindfulness. It is like a medication. So that is what it is. And today I will be having Beema, and yay, she is with me, right next to me. And here she is.
Hello everyone.
And I'll ask Beema to get up.
To show my saree?
Yes. So Beema has draped a beautiful Pochampalli ikat sari, and which is kind of like light pink with a green border, and it's really beautiful. And look at her pallu, it's so beautiful. So she has draped that, and coincidentally both our colors are kind of like similar but with different shades. Like, you know, mine is a dark purple and hers is a light pink, but anyway, it's the shade of pink anyway. And the greens, like different kind of greens. So this is what we have draped today. So Beema and Hema.
Exactly.
Yes. And let me introduce Beema to you guys. I have known Beema for quite some time. And I say quite some time, probably around 25 years ago.
25 years.
Yeah. So we have known each other, and like, you know, the bonding is such that we can talk anything, right? So we are like sisters, and we can talk anything, we can relate to anything, and the mentality is also kind of like similar, right? So like the way we interpret things and the way we kind of like see things and everything. And coincidentally, we both are colleagues as well, working for mental health.
96?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since 96, yes.
Yeah.
So we have known each other since then. And today we are going to start off, but
A dialogue.
which is like a dialogue,
Yeah.
and we are going to present to you in a dialogue way, which is diabetes as well as mindfulness, both combined together. So we're going to start off with a little conversation or a dialogue, okay?
Dialogue and a song.
Song. Exactly. All right? Okay. So this is our tone.
Yeah.
ಈ ಸಂಭಾಷಣೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಸಂಭಾಷಣೆ ಅತಿ ಅತಿ ನವ್ಯ ರಸಕಾವ್ಯ ಮಧುರ 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 ಈ ಸಂಭಾಷಣೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಪ್ರೇಮ ಸಂಭಾಷಣೆ ಅತಿ ನವ್ಯ ರಸಕಾವ್ಯ ಮಧುರ ಮಧುರ ಮಧುರ.
Madhura means sweet.
Yes.
No?
So yes, Beema is sweet as well. Anyway, I will be taking aside, and Beema will take over now, and we will start our session. All right? Okay, just bear with me because I have to go on to the other side, and I will be focusing the video camera on that one. All right?
Hema, what's mindfulness? It's not a rocket science.
Yes, it is not a rocket science.
Mindfulness is understanding ourselves,
That's right.
environment,
That's right.
our support system,
Yes.
our family or friends or where we live, as I said, the environment. And also, mindfulness is something we practice by doing what we love to do, what we like to do, what I do.
Yeah, what do you do, Beema? And how do you kind of like interpret mindfulness in an arty way? I can see a sketch pad there.
Sketch pad, which
Wow.
is like, I like the mind to be like this.
Wow.
When we
Start.
doing this.
All right. So, Beema,
Yes.
so tell me a little bit more about mindfulness.
Mindfulness, you, as I said, you understand your environmental things.
Yeah.
The things it is not that you have to go somewhere, sit down, meditate and practice mindfulness. It is as the day, like you have to do things what you like, and maybe there is in a day there are so many things what you don't like, but how you make that what you don't like into a positive way. That is the practice. What you do.
Yeah. So,
nothing is going to come. It's not a, as I said, how you build a house. when you build a house, you have the foundation.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And then brick by brick, you
lay the foundation and
so
everything.
the house become a home.
Yep.
So it is your mind is also like that.
Yep.
So you practice it brick by
brick. That's correct.
So that is. So what I do usually is like in at work or at home, if I want to take a decision, or if I am a little bit down or something like that, I start sketching.
Oh, right.
Yep, you can say that.
Yeah, and whilst Beema is doing that, I've just kind of decorated my dining hall. And sorry, this is my studio at the moment until my proper studio is set up in a couple of months' time. So just excuse me, I'll just show you the drawings and the sketches which Beema has done. And that's a beautiful pillow, a leather pillowcase, which she has sketched it. And that's so beautifully done. And that one is another artwork which she has used permanent markers, and she has colored it. That's so beautiful. Yeah, continue on. And I have to tell a little story about this hat. Oh my goodness. So this hat belongs to Beema's son. So he had put that hat just on the dining table, just for a night. He came in, and he's in his third year medicine. So he's just come home and put the hat on the dining table and just gone off to sleep. And the mother gets up in the morning and has got nothing to do, and she sees the hat and she has sketched that. Oh, how beautiful that is. So that's a little spiel about the hat there. And then coming here, she has done another one here, which is really, really beautiful. And just excuse my bottles. I'm a collector of bottles there. And this is another a drawing she has sketched, and that's beautiful too. And it's like earthy colors, like it's brown and rustic. It's really, really beautiful. I'm not into painting nor sketching, so I don't know what terminologies are used. But anyway, so that's what it is. And this is the pencil case. She has sketched that one too. So this was a plain one, and she has sketched it too. And now she has sharpened, it's okay. Now she has sharpened her pencils, so she can take over and talk about the important thing, which was on diabetes. Hey Beema, I can see something on your arm. So what is it?
This, Hema, this is called a sensor.
Oh, what is it?
See, in the early days, we used to check our glucose levels
Right.
in a lab.
Right.
Then afterwards, we used to check, there was a technology where we could check our blood sugar levels at home.
Yeah.
Using a glucometer.
Right.
Where we used to prick our fingers.
Yeah.
And then check the sugars.
Right.
And we thought that was a game changer.
Yeah.
But no, this is a game changer.
Wow.
Now, meaning, this sensor, it's actually, for every 14 days you have to change this. I'll show you how I do this.
Yeah.
And the inside bit is the one, it's called a sensor.
Right.
The outside bit, it is a transmitter. It's called Mia.
Okay.
And this, I've got a Mia 2, this one is. This is a transmitter which we can use that as a continuous glucose monitoring.
Okay. So before we go ahead, where is this from? Is it from Australia or is it from India?
It's available all over. India, it's very easily available.
Oh, right.
And
Okay.
it's cheaper too.
Okay.
And you can scan your sugar levels through this.
Oh, okay.
There's a reader.
Right.
I'll show you how to.
So you need not prick or do anything.
No pricking, you just scan it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then you can also connect it to your phone. You have a NFC phones.
Right.
And then you can use the phone.
So is it an app?
It's an
you have
app
to download?
where you can,
Okay.
You can scan it.
Yeah.
See, this is the. I'll show you.
Oh, before you show that, let me show them these ones.
Yeah.
Do you want to show them these?
Yeah, I'll just show what it is. See, it's called Freestyle Libre, which is in India it is called as Libre Pro.
Okay.
But here it's called as Freestyle Libre.
Okay.
Okay, and it comes in boxes like this.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, there are two pieces like this.
Mm-hmm.
And it is something where you can just use it as a swap.
Mm-hmm.
And you see this? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's very easy to put this.
Okay.
Okay, it is a bit expensive here.
Mm-hmm.
It is, I think, $92 for 15 days.
So what is this, by the way?
Okay, I'll show you.
Okay.
This is just it's like this.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see a needle there?
Yes. So this is
So
the
that's
needle.
the one you have to put it in.
So you can see the needle there.
Yeah, can you?
Yeah. Where do you put that?
Okay. Say for example,
Yeah.
this I'm going to take it out now
Okay.
because it's time.
Right.
Time's up.
How do you know it is time is up?
When you, like it's there, it tells you on the sugars.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, in the this is a reader.
Okay.
Okay, and also on the phone
Mm-hmm.
you can check it.
Right.
So it tells you every minute
Mm-hmm.
how long it's going to work.
Work. Okay.
So it's very like you don't have to worry at all. Those things looks after those the timing.
Timing is. So what's inside this basically?
This is small fiber needle
Okay.
which you insert it. I'll show you how you insert it. Then later on I'll show you how.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, I'm going to do it today here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just rub it like that. So it should be easy. Are you able to listen?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just doing this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Press it. It's a spring action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's the sensor.
Oh.
That does the magic.
Right.
Yep.
So when do you remove now?
I have to activate this.
Oh, okay.
So I will deactivate. This gets deactivated in a minute.
Okay.
And then I'll activate it.
Right.
First I have to use this reader.
Reader. Okay.
Activate it.
Uh-huh.
And then I can within an hour I have to activate in the phone as
Phone.
well.
Okay. Okay.
On the app.
On the app. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And this one is a different it is stuck here.
So do you mean to say that the medication has gone in?
It's not a medication. It's only a glucose. It's used to only check your sugars.
Okay. Okay. So there is no
There's
medication
no
involved.
Nothing.
Nothing. So it's
No.
just the reader to test your sugars.
Sugar levels.
Okay.
See, when you check your sugar levels, you know where you're standing.
Okay.
Say, particularly when you're taking insulin and things like that, you can measure how much insulin you can take.
Yeah.
You don't have to just, when we check through on the glucometer, it's only that moment.
Right.
This one is 24 hours, you can say.
Okay.
Okay, and also it is as many times as you like, you can check your
Check
sugars.
the sugar. So now, can you take it out and reuse it?
No, it's stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Once it is activated,
Mm-hmm.
if you remove it, it's gone.
Oh, okay.
So you can't remove this for 14 days.
All right.
After 14 days anyway, it's useless.
Useless. Okay.
And you can shower with this, we can swim with this, you can do, it does not affect any of your thing.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
But for me, like I take insulin at least 5 times a day.
Oh.
This is insulin.
Oh, okay. By the way, I did not mention that Beema has got the diabetes condition since
when I was 20 years, I developed
when she was 20 years, she had that, and she's like a kind of like, a living example, like, it's like she's going to kind of like, take you all through like what she had experienced and what has changed now and what the new systems have come up. And she's actually a senior advocacy person for the youth, the children and adult as well. And she does a lot of webinars. And she participates in quite a few interactive sessions with the Indian lot as well. And probably Beema can narrate more of those. And recently she was in India.
Let me remove this.
Yeah.
Activate it.
And she was in India just before COVID to kind of like, undertake whatever she wanted to do.
You just remove
Okay.
It just comes off.
Okay. Okay.
You
So.
won't even know that it was there.
Right. And so this is useless, is it now? So you're going to throw that away?
Just,
Okay.
You can just discard it.
Cut. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
And this is the one which, like, I need to charge it. We have blues and things. Because it goes on top of it.
Right.
And
Right.
then it tells you every second
Right.
how the sugars are going
Up.
or down.
Oh, okay.
And then it really beeps. And I can this thing can be connected to nearly your family members
Oh.
or your doctors or your health support workers.
You mean via the app?
Well, no, this we can through it's something called night school.
Okay.
So you can connect this to them. Night time when the sugars are very low. And then it beeps. My husband gets up and says, "What is that noise?" Oh, let me check my sugars. Then
right.
He comes and scans, even if I'm sleeping. Really,
He does. Oh, okay.
Sound.
Okay.
He checks and he will say, "Okay, the sugars are going low.
Yeah.
Let me go get some sweets or something."
Yeah.
Like that. Because when the sugars low goes.
So how long does it take for the sugar to go low? Because I have got no clue about that, touchwood. Beema ate a little bit of bulgur upama, so I shouldn't have given it to her. Probably it would have beeped then, saying, your sugars are. Yeah, it did. That's right. So probably you guys could have seen that. But anyway, so the whatever the gadget, it literally beeps, and then you're alerted saying that your sugar has gone down, and you can watch.
What did I do? I used this.
Yeah.
I just like.
So what is that?
There's a pen, insulin pen.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to. These days, even in India, you have variety of pens.
Pens, right.
And this is a short-acting insulin. It's called Fix.
Okay.
And then I just I checked my sugars. Then it was in a level where I had to take some.
Yeah.
Because I ate your food.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Usually I measure what I eat.
Right.
And then I check my scan my sugars.
All right.
And then take insulin first, and then eat whatever.
Okay.
Plan it.
Okay.
The planning is very important.
Right. Right.
To plan it, you need good knowledge.
Yeah.
Of these days in India, there's so many representative type 1 diabetes representatives who can really help.
Okay.
If you have children at home with diabetes,
Yeah.
you have young people. There is a big group of South India and North India. There are big group of people working day and night for the betterment of this.
Wow.
kids.
Okay.
And if anybody wants to get in touch with me anyway, they
Yeah.
can get
Yeah,
in touch.
definitely, ladies, if you want to get in touch with, you can message her. So you can directly message Beema. She would be very, very willing to help you all. And as you all know, just recently she had been to India. She will tell a little bit about that while she's doing her sketch. And now tell me what this one is. You said this is a reader. Yeah.
Which actually, it tells you. Say for example, I just
Put that, but it's not activated
it
yet.
is not activated.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to activate this.
Okay.
So it's saying, would you like to start the new one?
Okay.
I say yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I scan it.
Okay.
Then it says in 60 minutes it will be ready.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then before that 60 minutes, I have to scan my. Sorry.
That's okay. So that's another app which she has to scan it. Ah, everyone can see your password there.
So I just go like this, and it says new sensor found. Okay,
Yeah,
and I say that.
yeah.
That's how it just scan new sensor,
Uh-huh.
and then just I scan it. That's it. So okay, that's it.
Right.
That's
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. Now, so people would have got, ladies would have got some knowledge about.
Yeah, the sensors and everything.
It's
Yeah.
like managing diabetes is like, at least for me, it is like managing another family.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
I know you would have had so much hardships and everything, like,
when I was
you
20, I developed it. At that time, I had no knowledge at all. Like, people thought that I will not live long.
Oh.
Because that much of naivness was there in the family.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, not many doctors also could help me out to manage it.
Yeah.
But I had my pediatrician was there. Her name was Dr. Behan. If you know Bangalore Lower Pulse Orchards, in Sandy Tank Road.
Right.
She was the doctor there.
Okay.
She put me to diabetologist with Dr. S.R. Arvind. He started something called Diacon Hospital in Rajajinagar, Bangalore.
Right.
And he and his wife, Dr. Shobha Arvind, they both gave me so much of knowledge. Till today, I manage it with that knowledge.
Okay.
And it was a fantastic platform he had given us. I had formed a young people's group there then in 92, I think. And then we had nearly 300 people with diabetes below the age of 25 years at that time.
Oh.
And we created really history. Like,
right.
We are the first generation of type 1, people
founders, like the founders.
Yeah, we're the first generation who
Yep.
were crossed 50 years.
Yep. Sorry. Yep.
Okay, and I moved here in 96. And then on, like, before that I had this type 1 diabetes group which was really active, and after I moved out it slowly dissolved because everyone went into their own lifestyle and everything.
Right.
But again and again when I went to India, I used to think, there should be something we should be doing for these kids, because there were many rural kids in Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. We were really struggling.
Yeah.
And 2014 I think I started Diabetes Community Awareness Network. It is a group for Thirunelveli itself.
Yeah, I forgot to tell them that Beema is from Thirunelveli.
Yeah, my native
She
is
was
Thirunelveli.
she was born in Thirunelveli, and then she was brought up in Bangalore, and now settled in Sydney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next to Hema's house. Then after that, whenever I went, I used to talk to the doctors, talk to the pharmaceutical companies, but we were not able to do in a whole thing.
Yeah.
Then later on, when the Facebook and WhatsApp, all this
Social
started,
media,
we started one type 1 support group which was from Mumbai.
Right.
And all of us joined together, and then there was around so many members.
Right.
Nearly 600 or 700 members were
Yeah.
there. And then, but we were not able to do much.
Right.
As a wider range.
Okay.
And then I started following so many kids, like from Ahmedabad, from Delhi, from Mumbai, from Tamil Nadu, everyone. They were doing their own, they were doing amazing jobs, but they were doing on their own
banner.
Under separate banner, and then the region wise. Because people who live in Delhi, they wouldn't know what Chennai is going on through.
Yeah.
Chennai people will not know what Ahmedabad is going through.
Yeah.
Then we will not know what is happening in Calcutta.
Correct.
That sort of thing was there, and there was one beautiful person. His name was Prashant. Every time we were friends through Orkut times.
Okay.
You know Orkut?
Oh, yes.
So-
Orkut, yeah. Who can relate to Orkut? My God, we were so excited when we used to kind of
Yes.
we figured out that there is something called Orkut. Oh my God, I think it was very... maybe
Before
a few
Facebook.
years ago, I think it was a few years ago it was dissolved. Then I said, oh my God, because I'm that kind of person, I would like to be in all kind of platform. And then when they dissolved Orkut, I was thinking, oh my God, it's going away. Yeah.
So when Orkut was there, then we formed this. There was one person called Naveen Kottige. He was from Chitradurga.
Right.
And then we had Prashant from Chennai. And then we formed the Juvenile Diabetes Foundation Groups Connection we had.
Right.
And then Prashant was saying, every time I go to India, then I talk to Prashant and Naveen and say, we should do something.
Right.
Should plan something.
Something.
See, people who has access for a phone, access for Facebook or WhatsApp, they all are seven-star level of people with diabetes.
Yeah.
We are talking about children
with
who
nothing at all.
Don't have food to eat.
Yeah.
Where will they go and take insulin?
Yeah.
If they don't take insulin, they die.
Yeah.
And particularly in rural places, if a girl has diabetes, they don't give insulin to them.
Okay.
And the girl dies.
Oh dear.
Okay. If in a family, if there is a boy and a girl who has diabetes, the boys are given the best insulin, the girls are given the cheapest insulin.
Oh, because of the girls.
Because they don't want the girl, they say it is...
Either way, it's a girl.
Yes.
So it is still practiced.
It is still there. It is still there. So
What a shame.
When I saw all these things, then I said, okay, we should form a pan-India group where we can liaise with the government.
Yep.
Then we started, Prashant and everyone, they started talking to each team, and then we formed this in a very amazing way. We started this launch of Type 1 Diabetes Foundation in Bangalore on 1st of March.
Oh wow. So that's when you recently came back.
Yes.
Prior to COVID. Yes.
I took my long service leave.
Yeah. I remember
People
this.
were making fun of me. They said, people take long service leave to enjoy their service.
Correct.
But for me,
this was your dream.
So I went to, after so many years of planning, I went to Bangalore, and from 50 separate groups they had come there. There was a place called Purple Cloud. It's a place where we could it's a service department.
Right.
Purple Urban Cloud or something like that. And these people, they gave us 50 people coming together, and they gave us free accommodation, free food.
There you go.
They said, don't give me anything. I want you to do something for these kids.
Oh, that's very nice.
It was really, and the hall where we organized, it was nearly 70K or something.
Yep.
They gave us for 12K.
Wow.
We paid only the people for cleaning and that sort of thing.
Okay.
And then they are good people. They want to help, but they need to know where to. That's it. And this was launched by our own Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister. He's also a medical doctor, Ashwath Narayana.
Oh, okay.
And he is an amazing person.
Right.
He said, what you want to do for type 1 diabetic children, you let me know, I'll do it.
Oh, that's very nice.
And same as the South Indian, the Andhra Chief Minister.
Oh.
And when I was leaving, I was because they were closing the border, I had to cancel all my holidays, everything.
Everything, yeah.
Instead of 12 weeks, I had to leave within 2.5 weeks. And then on the last day, Kamala Hassan's office, they contacted me.
Oh,
and
wow.
they said, oh, you are doing these things, can you please give us more information? We want to be part of it.
Wow.
And I couldn't really go and see him, and
That's a celebrity touch.
it was,
Definitely.
it was
Yeah.
really, but I'm sure I will go back one day.
Yeah.
I will do, like, bring everyone together again.
Yeah. I
and
wish
we
you all the
start-
best in that. Yeah.
Everybody's doing their bit.
But that's correct.
But
Yeah. And
when
you're
we
so
go-
passionate about it.
Very much.
Yeah.
Very much.
Because you have experienced it and you know what the difficulties are and you know what the health impact is and everything. So that kind of like gives
So
you
when a person like me, no parents, no, like no, what do you call
Like support.
Accept my positivity
yeah,
and the willingness to accept things
as it is and
move
moving on. Yeah.
I actually never dwell on problems.
Yeah.
Even here, even
That's-
at work.
Yes.
I don't dwell on things.
Exactly.
Move on.
That's correct.
So what has happened, it has happened.
Yeah.
So make sure that it doesn't happen next time, but move on.
Yeah. Beema and I work in a very, very high pressure, high volume kind of like work environment. So it's very much embedded in our kind of like, blood that whatever is there, it just comes through and goes. So we kind of like practice mindfulness in a very effective way, and we don't bring things from work to home and vice versa. So you're at work, you do your work, you're home, you just concentrate on what you have to do at home. So we are
And the
very much into
community,
that.
What
Yeah,
we do here, the life we live here.
correct.
Like our house is like a mother's house for so many young couples.
Yeah,
Isn't it? Not even one before COVID.
that's right.
Not even one day dinner is without anybody from outside.
That's correct. And Beema being Beema, just for your information, ladies, she does a lot of community work, a lot of charity work. She does with open heart and open arms, and especially for the new migrants, like, she is a wealth of information. And look, even I kind of like impart things for all the new migrants, but I do it in a separate way, in a very special fashion. But what Beema does it's just unbelievable. She just goes out of her way. She kind of like, gives them shelter, food and everything. Like, she literally looks after them, especially the newcomers and the migrants. And apart from that, even otherwise, she does a lot of other community work as well. Yeah. So she's busily sketching now. So what am I going to ask you, Beema? Tell me about what else you do.
I'm involved in charities like Vision 2020, and then also we have formed a South Indian family fusion group.
That's correct, yes.
In our area.
That's right.
Suburbs.
That's
It's
right.
all South Indians, we join together and we celebrate our holidays.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's our festivals,
festivals
Indian
and-
festivals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then other mindfulness, we were just saying other than just keeping that like bringing the community together. itself is a really a great feeling.
great feeling. Very true, very true.
Yeah, and like I recite Quran every day.
Yeah.
And
It's really very nice to hear Beema recite her Quran. Oh, she does it so well. I don't know the meaning of that, and later on she explains what it is. It's really, really so lovely to hear that. Yeah.
I know a family who's from Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
They heard that it's really nice to hear. The daughter came one day, and then I was reciting, and then she said, "My mother is in palliative care,
Oh,
and I want her to listen to it."
listen to it. Yeah.
And whenever she was in pain, she used to ask me to recite, and I used to take the phone and recite.
That's such a great community initiative, like, PAL care and rehab centers, where, who literally kind of like, who are just put in there, who are kind of what I would say, like, they are in their last hours or days or months, and they are the ones who would kind of like, need our kind of support. And there are so many other community groups who literally go in and, recite Quran, and they kind of like do Bhagavad Gita, chanting and everything. Like, it's really nice.
I think here they make it very important,
correct.
last, days.
Correct. Yeah. So while we are talking, she's sketching something there. Oh, it's very nice.
I usually do this women's face because of the expressions.
Yeah.
What we
Exactly. Like, women have more emotions and expressions, and, we are so expressive of that. And that's really nice. Oh my God. She literally sketched it.
This is my mindfulness. If I want to take any decisions, I just learned it. Not like no formal training or anything like that.
Right.
You can, because in our house it was only studies.
Yeah, true. So even when I grew up, it was only studies, and nothing for extracurricular activities. Our extracurricular activities was like, playing what do you call in Kannada, Kuntapille, Lagori, that's Lagori, right?
ಅಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಅದು ಇದು ಆಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಕಲ್ಲೆಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹಿಂಗ
ಅದೇನೆ ಅದು I don't know what it is called. Come on ladies, to give me the name of that. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅಳ್ಗುಳಿ ಮನೆ, like those were the ones which we kind of like played, and that was only thing as such. Otherwise it was all kind of like related to our studies and nothing else. So we were just kind of like just go out of the house, go to school, come back, or go to college or go to uni and come back, and that's all we kind of like did and nothing else. But it's great to see Beema do this, and it's just a hobby for her, and she practices mindfulness doing this artwork. How amazing it is. Oh my God. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh wow.
I haven't used any rubber or anything.
Yeah,
like
I saw you have been focusing on that. Oh wow.
Now, Saree galleries, I watch each and every photos.
Yeah.
And every woman who does.
Yeah.
And lately,
Yeah.
Hema Pallavi.
Yes.
She has lot of power in her.
Yeah.
She can use her knowledge
Uh-huh.
for the betterment of for people like whom I'm talking about.
Right. Hema Pallavi, if you're listening, your comments please.
And
that's nice. Beema has picked you.
And even Pallavi Gandhe. And,
oh yeah, Pallavi, if you're listening.
We have Vasanta
yes, Vasanta auntie, for you as well. She's got high regards for you. She always tells me about that.
She has a very beautiful way of taking life in that age. I don't know how I'll be.
That's
and
right,
she's from
yeah.
Rajajinagar. She worked in Rajajinagar.
Nagar, yeah.
Even though I know the school, but I haven't been that school. That
Okay.
Yeah. We all were studied we went to different schools in the city.
Right.
And it's nice. And Hema, you with this attire, the 6 yard, you have done a magic.
Oh, thank you so much.
Have really done a magic, and we can do a lot of other things. Not just Wednesday thingies.
Yep.
And we can have some sort of Saree day, and then now that we can connect with
more people
like this.
Yep.
Anything what they are doing, any fundraising or anything, or they need support for some, say, I think 6 months ago, we have a group here, I think the Facebook group. They were saying a lot of things about their family issues.
Right.
And they were talking, majority of them were talking about mother-in-law issues.
Right.
Okay. And it was getting really silly. So one day I said, girls, I am a mother-in-law. Your mother is also a mother-in-law.
Yeah.
And one day you will be a
Mother-in-law. Yes.
One day your daughter also will be a mother-in-law.
Correct.
Okay?
Yeah.
So why the animosity?
Yeah.
Work together.
Yes.
Okay?
There has.
Of course, it is harder.
I know.
So to break and go, it is very easy.
Yes.
To mold it.
It's.
And then stand there and put your flag.
Yeah.
That is hard.
It is hard.
The last bit will be really, really good.
Yeah. It's basically the perception, like, you have to be so open about it. And I know it's a bit challenging, to deal with mothers-in-law who are really, really, very demanding and everything. But, once you kind of get over it and, be with them in a very cooperative way, it's a give and take. Like you give and the mothers-in-law will give it back to you. So if you have that policy, I think, you can survive and there won't be any issues. But saying that, it also depends, how you see things and how it is perceived and how it is executed. And I come from a joint family. I kind of say I did not have any issues, but the issues were very, very minor. When you kind of later on think about it, oh my God.
You could have made that issue really a mountain.
That's right.
But you made it a mole.
That's correct.
That
is what holds the family together. So you learn a lot. I would be for it, to be in a joint family. And I'm so blessed to have my mother-in-law and father-in-law and extended family all together. If I were to be in India, we would have lived together in India. But anyway, we are here. So that's the only drawback. So it's just the community, the connection what you have with the family, the way you perceive things. And those are the ones which carry weightage. So open about it. And if you have any issues, you have to, talk to them. And, there is nothing hard saying, you can't do it. You can do it and even they can do it, but it takes a bit of time. I agree with that. It is hard, but it takes a bit of time.
Joint family.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that's true. Beema and Beema's niece / daughter-in-law, they all live together. So, which is a perfect example.
No, there will be issues. It is not.
Yeah, correct. It's all, there is always a give and take, right? So you're also working, your daughter-in-law is also working, Beema. So there is always a give and take there.
Because we are talking about 3-4 generations actually. When you have children like our own, that is okay.
Yeah. So she has sketched another one there. Wow. That's so beautiful, Beema.
Eyes, no?
Yeah. Oh my God, very nice. So Beema, do you have to say anything more?
I love you all.
Oh, thank you so much.
For dropping that 1 spoon of sugar.
There you go. I would like to see, I would like to see when you guys watch this again or post your comments saying, yes, I tossed a spoon of sugar. Actually, when I posted, I did not check the fact. It was actually 12.5 grams for a tablespoon of sugar, but a teaspoon of sugar is 4.5 grams. But that's okay. I just need to change that to tablespoon. Obviously, nobody would have a tablespoon of sugar. Oh, but there are some who does have. There are so many who does have 2 or even 4 sachets of sugar. But anyway, the fact is, it's just a slight mistake there. I will update that. But any tossing of sugar, let me see how many of you all tossed a spoon of sugar today. I would love to see so that we can just get the stats saying, there was those many people who tossed the sugar. Yeah? Anything else, Beema?
That's it.
That's it? All right, guys, we will be winding off now. Thank you very much for listening to us. And I'll just switch it on. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you all enjoyed. I need your sincere comments and give me some idea about what you want to see and what you want to kind of expect from us and things like that. Anything to share, that would be great. And I would love to see some comments as well. And if there are any issues or if there are anything which you would like to know from Beema, you can message her directly or you can put it in the message there, and probably it might be an education thing, even others can know what the issues are or what the problems are. She would be very happy to answer those questions. And I'll be in touch with you all next week, and it's going to be a kind of, I won't say what it is, all information will be released on Sunday, and I will keep you all posted. So thank you so much for tuning in, and love you guys. Bye for now. See you all. Thank you. Bye.